How would you feel
What?
if your waiter was a robot?
Well, they wouldn't get tips.
No. It's true. They wouldn't need tips.
What kind of robot? Like a
little-
humanoid robot? Like a sexy lady robot?
No, not like a humanoid robot. Just like a robot on wheels.
Does it have boobs?
No.
Then why?
Because there's a robot. There's a restaurant in Cherry Hill, New Jersey that I want to try. But I am iffy about a whole robot delivering food. But this one, like, you order the food, they put it on the robot, and the robot's the one that delivers it to the tables.
So getting rid of the waitresses?
Yeah. I kind of feel bad about that.
Okay.
I mean, I get it, but...
What do you get?
I get why you would want to do that.
Is someone controlling it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just remote controlled. It's not a robot.
Oh, no. There's not like a person that's like going boop, 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 go here, go here, go here. I think like it automatically does it once they put in like codes.
That's weird. Does it take
like
the order?
This goes to table. No. Maybe. I don't know how that works.
Do you just have like tablets at the table and you put in
Probably.
your order? So there's no human interaction whatsoever?
Nope.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That sounds great.
I was going to say, you probably love that. I'm here.
Sometimes when the world is so suddy and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 97.
97.
I don't remember the last time we recorded. It was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
7 weeks ago.
No, it was like 3 weeks ago.
I guarantee everybody we will make it to 100.
We will.
We recorded it already, and maybe this time next year we will actually have it up.
We'll get there faster
3
than
episodes of the pace we're going. Well, we've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
You've been tired.
Yeah.
And busy.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You don't know why.
Yeah.
Might be producing human.
Why do you say it like that?
Producing a human.
Producing human. I am producing human.
I am producing human.
A human.
A human.
You think it's human?
I'm pretty positive it's human.
It could be one of the lizard people.
I don't think it's one of the lizard people. What movie is that from? Is that Alien?
No. You don't know anything about the movie Alien.
I don't.
Lizard people in movie Alien. Sorry, all. Sorry, listeners. She's not so good with stuff. It's a general conspiracy theory that the lizard people rule the planet. They're the ones behind everything, like the Illuminati and all that other stuff.
Lizard people?
Yeah, it's 100% accurate. The conspiracy.
The conspiracy
is 100% accurate.
The theory, not so much.
Well, no, the conspiracy theory is 100% accurate as a conspiracy theory. Is it a true conspiracy theory? Chances are probably maybe, but we don't know.
No, probably not. Let's be real here. That was on the couch.
What, this couch?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
What?
It probably goes to the goggles I bought. Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Yeah. So how are you? Tell us about everything. Baby update.
Baby is still producing. He's healthy. He is larger than he's supposed to be, as you like to keep reminding me.
2 inches bigger.
As you
Just
like
throwing
to
that
keep
out there.
reminding me. Everybody also likes to remind me from the ultrasound pictures we took last week that his feet are really big. And I'm like, I know. I feel it.
My feet are huge.
I know, and I keep
So-
telling him that. They're like, he's got really big feet. I'm like, yeah, my husband wears a size 13 shoe.
Yeah.
So he's going to have big feet.
Yep.
Other than that, I'm feeling better than I did my first trimester, but I'm still tired, but not as tired.
Right. So yeah, that's why we've been going places. That's why we haven't recorded as often.
Mm-hmm.
But
We're busy, but we're going to keep doing it.
and as soon as we have the kid, don't worry, we're going to change the format of this, and from day one, we're going to give parenting tips
No, we're not.
because y'all need to know how to raise your children, and us being the experts by having a 1-day-old newborn.
No.
We're going to let you know this is going to turn into Shaded Baby Corner.
No, it's not.
Yes. And we're going to
I'm
give
not
you
giving
all
any.
the
I am
ins
not
and
in
outs.
position to give anybody baby rearing advice.
Yes, we are. We're just going to come on here and tell them what we've done, and then they can do the opposite.
Maybe that might very well be the case.
Today, my husband and my baby were fighting over my breasts and who was going to get more milk out of them.
Oh my god!
It was a competition.
You are not drinking right from the tap. That's just, it's too weird.
I'm doing it.
No,
I'm doing it.
That's so weird.
I'm doing it at least once.
No.
Chances are I'm not going to like it. Here's why. Because I like my milk ice cold. So we're going to have to wrap your titties in ice.
Fuck off.
Or just have it, you know how they do the shots out of
Punch you in
the ice sculptures?
I'm going to punch you in the
You're going
throat
to
first.
have to squirt it out onto the ice sculpture and then let it drip in my mouth. So it
This
chills.
entire conversation is giving me chills of disgust.
Why?
I am not your cow. You cannot drink my milk.
What?
Just the sound spike you just
Yep.
did. Weirdo.
What? Come on. Everyone has done it.
Nope. I don't believe it.
Every male has
I
sucked
don't
on a pregnant...
believe it.
Every man who has had a baby with someone has sucked milk out of a nipple.
I don't believe it. Have you tested this theory?
Yes.
How many men have you asked?
All of them.
All of them?
And they said yes.
All of them being how many?
All of them.
No, you have not asked every male that has a baby on the planet.
We are the number one podcast for men drinking milk from the tap of their women.
That is so gross.
Why is it gross? Babies do it. Why is it gross?
Because you are a grown man and I am
And I
not
like
your
milk.
mother.
Everyone knows. So you, first of all, if she was still alive, you want me to go up to her and try to suck milk out of her tit?
No. The more important piece of this is you are a grown man.
Okay, and I drink milk,
Okay.
and you produce milk,
Okay.
so I'm gonna drink your milk.
No.
There's nothing fresher
That milk
than freshly squeezed titty.
That milk is not for you. It's for a baby. You are not a baby.
I'm not your baby.
You're my husband, and I love you.
So I'm not your baby. I'm not your baby.
You're my babe.
Okay, so then I get
Nope.
freshly squeezed titty juice.
Nope.
Yes.
You did not come out on my birth canal, so you can't
Do
have
you want me to?
it. No. It's disgusting. No.
Okay then.
You don't get any fresh titty juice.
I do.
It's not for you.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to try it once.
Why?
I'm going to try it
No.
once. Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're so
You're
weird.
going to put up all this fight, and then, like, in a couple months, you'll be like, yeah, he did it. It's fucking nasty.
You're going to be like, he's disgusting.
I'll put on a diaper and a little bow on
No,
my head
thank you.
and waddle over and like, Mama.
Nope. That's so gross.
You won't
Weirdo.
even know. The baby's probably going to be the same size as me when it comes out anyway.
Can we not talk about that? That is genuinely a fear of mine, and you keep bringing it up.
How's that a fear of yours?
That the baby's going to be huge.
Baby is going to be huge.
Cinder.
What's she doing? Cinder,
Come here.
come on. There we go. All right. So what else? What else you got?
Instagram and Facebook keep like advertising every single baby product on the planet to me now.
What product?
Like baby products.
Okay, yeah,
like,
because
you're gonna love these pajamas. You're gonna want these bottles. You're gonna need this car seat. I'm like, no, I don't. It's very
you do click on them though.
some of them, but not
That's
all
the
of them.
problem.
Very few of them.
It's got your algorithm. Just like when I go on Instagram and I do a search, the only thing that pops up are like drawings and big boobed girls.
Yeah, this week you looked at me. It's like, you don't get the big boob girls? I was like, no.
I guess I'm just lucky. What can I say?
Luck.
Mm-hmm.
Just are searching all big tittied women.
I don't search that show. I don't search for that shit. But when I do go in the search, if there's an attractive girl, I click on that, and that's what happens. I don't put in big titties. Sometimes I'll go to like Google and put in pale girls.
I would like the pastiest of women, please.
Yeah. Like milk.
Like milk? I think you have a very, very strange fascination with milk.
Why? It just tastes good.
It's actually very weird for grown people to drink
It's very rare
whole
for people.
fat milk.
It's very rare for people to be still dependent on milk.
Yes. It's
And
very weird.
I'm dependent on milk.
It's very weird.
It's also weird for someone to be eating peanut butter and jelly for their entire life.
I mean,
Every day.
You have very, very strange food habits.
Okay. I got a new tattoo.
You did.
I got Hobbs.
You did.
My tattoo guy did not know who he was.
He didn't.
And my tattoo guy doesn't like doing line work.
Like,
So I
that's
sent
all
him.
you did.
I sent him a message. I was like, "Look, I know you hate this, but you're good at it anyway. I need you to do more just line work." Because the last time I went to get stuff done, the whole time he was like, "Can I shade it in? Can I add some color?" No, just lines. Are you sure? Come on, let me add some shades. I'm like, no. He didn't ask this time. He knew.
He knew.
He knew.
He knew because last time you said no.
And then I was whether or not I'm going to get the new one. I don't know. I got to decide.
Are you planning on doing anything with shading ever again, or no?
Well, I never really did shading like this. They convinced me.
Yeah. Your
And then-
upper arm doesn't have shading, right? No, it's just line.
No, it does.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, you have some shading.
It's about faded out, and they convinced me to do that, and I didn't want it. So I don't know.
Okay.
For my shoulder piece, maybe.
Okay.
I just like line work.
I know. I've seen your tattoos.
Have you? Mm-hmm. Have you?
I have.
So yeah. So the next one will be Shel Silverstein. One.
I love Shel Silverstein. I used him as my high school yearbook quote.
What was the quote?
It was a listen to the mustn'ts poem.
Oh.
I know that poem by heart if you would like to hear it.
I'm trying to remember mine.
What, your high school yearbook quote?
Yeah. It was like a grasshopper flies on one wing or something. I made it up. I was just like, I don't know. I was very philosophical in high school.
I was going to say, was it an angsty teen quote?
No, it was something that made no sense whatsoever.
Oh, okay. That sounds like you.
Yep. So I've been listening to Mushroom Head
Oh,
forever.
shocker.
And then somehow, somewhere, I heard a Disturbed song, an older Disturbed song, and I forgot how, like, some of their songs, they can get pretty, like, hard.
Well, yeah. I like Disturbed.
But you don't... No, I'm sorry. You do like Mushroom Head now.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I
you
don't.
do. You like the new album.
I like 4 songs on the new album.
You like the new album.
It's not bad. It's not...
Hold
their new
on.
stuff isn't bad.
Do you or do you not now wear their clothing?
I do, because I really like their logo. And I like the clothing that you bought me.
See, but you wear it
Yeah.
proudly.
It's comfortable.
You're a shroom head now.
Not quite. Mm-hmm. Still not going to the concert with you.
No. Alan Cummings
Yes.
died 10 or 12 years ago.
No, he didn't.
He did.
So what is Alan Cummings now?
Here's the thing. I don't know. But shortly after X2, when he was Nightcrawler, He died.
Uh-huh.
I remember specifically seeing it in the news.
Mm-hmm.
I remember thinking about it. It's like, oh, well, good. Well, kind of good because I hated that Nightcrawler character, so they won't bring him back. But I liked him as an actor. So I remember specifically him being dead.
Mm-hmm.
How is he still making movies?
Mandela effect.
He died. I remember him dying.
Didn't.
I remember it.
You can say you remember all you want, but Alan Cummings did not die.
He did.
Just like Nelson Mandela didn't die during his prison sentence.
Dead.
He's dead now.
See, but he is dead.
But he wasn't.
Alan Cummings died.
No, he didn't.
He's dead, babe.
No,
he
he's
died.
not.
Something is going on.
You're getting more and more conspiracy theories as you go on. Alan Cummings is not dead.
He died.
No, he didn't.
Is he Jesus? Did he come back?
No, but he's not dead.
He was.
When?
I just had this conversation with you.
No, Alan Cummings didn't die.
He did. And I searched online, and there's nothing about it.
Yes.
So they erased...
Because Alan Cummings didn't die.
They erased the online footprint of him being dead.
Or, and stay with me here,
I'm here.
or he's never actually died.
He has. He's dead.
No, he's not.
He was dead.
No, he wasn't.
I remember.
Maybe you dreamed it. Maybe
No,
you fell asleep.
No.
And you had such a vivid dream about Alan Cummings' death, which I don't really understand why you would have a vivid dream about that, but whatever.
I've had weirder ones.
Maybe you watched X-Men and you hated Alan Cummings' Nightcrawler so much that your mind manifested this belief that Alan Cummings had died in hopes that he would never make another movie as Nightcrawler.
No, that's not how it happened. It's not. He died after the movie.
No,
like shortly after.
He didn't.
He did.
Alan Cummings is alive.
And everyone listening is going to know.
Okay.
Like they're going to call in.
Okay. And
our number is 555.
And ask if I 302'd you yet for being insane. Alan Cummings didn't die.
He did die.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, what are you doing over there? I haven't. So I made most of this list 3 weeks ago.
Of course.
So I haven't looked into anything since then. The whales washing up on Jersey Shore.
Yeah. Did you see last week?
No, I haven't.
So last week, the whales were washing up on the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
That happened twice.
No.
Oh, no. A bunch of times then.
As of 3 weeks ago, 7 times.
Okay, so 7 times. And then last week, the entire beach, like the entire sandbank, was covered in like all of these giant shells.
Yeah.
Like not like the usual broken little ones.
Yeah, it was clams.
It was clams and conch shells and everything. It was weird.
So
weird.
Do you want to know the not the record, but about how many times a year whales wash up on the Jersey Shore?
Sure.
Guess.
I would say it's like once every 3 years.
One every 3 years?
Yeah.
No. That animals die and they wash up.
Okay, I don't know.
10.
10. Okay.
For the year.
Yeah.
In January there was 7.
Jesus Christ.
They're doing because they're wind farming out there.
Oh, that makes a lot of more sense.
They're disturbing the whole ecosystem and killing all these animals for wind power.
That's it's like, yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah. So people were putting in petitions to stop it and all. So
Yeah.
I don't know where it was because, like I said, this is the first time I've looked at this list in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know where it is either. I want to look into that. But yeah, like between the whales and the shells, it's been crazy.
Yeah. The term mummies is now offensive.
For
Mummies.
like Egyptian mummies?
Yes.
Or mummification?
Yes. You can't use the word mummy anymore.
That doesn't make any sense because it comes from the word mummification.
It's offensive.
To whom?
The mummies. There's this whole article in the British Museum. They can't use the word mummies anymore.
So what do they call it?
The non-living or some shit like that. I don't remember. Again, 3 weeks ago article. But you can't call them mummies anymore. It's offensive.
But it's
It's
not
offensive.
But
It's offensive.
It comes from the term mummification.
It's offensive.
I need to look into that more.
It's offensive.
Who's offended? Mummies?
Yes.
Mommies?
Mummies.
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 Mummies are dead.
Yeah, but it's offensive.
Who am I offending?
The mummies.
I can't offend the
The
mummies.
unalived.
I can't offend the mummies. The mummies are already dead.
It's offensive.
I can't offend them. Who is offended?
The unalived.
The unalived can't be offended because they're not alive.
It's offensive.
To whom?
The unalived.
Okay, we're not. We're talking in circles here.
It's offensive.
I need to know who's finding it offensive.
The unalived.
No, that can't be true because the unalive can't write articles about it.
It's offensive.
I need to know to whom.
The unalived. Because it's offensive.
To who?
The unalived.
Who is finding offense?
The unalived.
Okay, whatever.
Because it's offensive.
We're done with this conversation. You keep answering me.
Only mummies can call mummies mummies.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Because it's offensive.
It doesn't make any sense that it's offensive. It comes from the word mummification.
It's offensive.
Oh my God.
Well, you can't call people with dwarfism dwarves. Ooh.
But see,
You can't call
that's
people
because-
with the medical terminology mental retardation. That word.
listen, that makes sense because those people personally find it offensive.
Yes.
And
'Cause it's
and
offensive.
the whole idea of like just calling someone a dwarf or saying like that R word, the whole idea is you're not supposed to put their disease as their label or their affliction or something
'Cause
about
it's
them as their
offensive.
label, because you're supposed to say a person with dwarfism.
Yes.
Or
so
a
an unalived
person.
person who's been wrapped in toilet paper.
It's not toilet paper. You know that and I know that. But
I've seen the Halloween costumes. It's toilet paper.
like saying mummy,
Don't say that word.
when saying a
It's
mummy,
offensive. It's offensive.
it's because that person is no longer a living person.
Exactly. They're unalived.
I think
It's offensive.
I think it's just a person that's been mummified would be the correct term.
No. It's unalived.
It's not unalive.
It's an Egyptian unalived.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, they did mummification in other parts of the world,
yes.
too. Around the same time, but science, air quotes, ignores that.
I know. Mummification was done everywhere.
No, not ever. No.
In a lot of places. Aztec Empire is mummified.
Yeah.
And some people in the southern region of Africa. I think in like Madagascar and Zimbabwe.
Did they? Are you sure?
They did a version of mummification.
Yeah, but probably later in life, not at the same time frame, probably. And if they did do it, that definitely came from Egypt.
Yeah.
From the trading.
That could be.
Aztec.
Well, Egypt didn't really trade as much with sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah, but it could have been passed along. Like they trade with someone, and then
Yeah,
that
of
information
course.
is passed down.
Of course.
But it's not like it made it across the water.
No, it didn't make it. The Aztec Empire did do that, though. Yeah.
So.
But the Aztec Empire is not the same time as the Egyptian Empire either.
I know, but there was an older one, not Aztec. I can't think of it.
Olmec?
I don't know because that's not my.
Olmec is older than Aztec.
There was something along the same time frame
I'm trying to think
because
of
they
who-
also had the pyramids too.
Yeah.
The step.
No, that would be
pyramids.
the Olmec or the Incas.
Yeah, I don't know. What is the other one? Golipiteka? Something like that. That is older than Egypt with hieroglyphs.
Mesopotamia?
Golipiteka. No, it's I'm saying it wrong because I can't think of it right now. It's it's a site up in it's supersedes everything.
Okay.
But no one talks about it because
Yeah.
it fucks with the history of how we are, because there are people covering this shit up.
Okay.
That's not even conspiracy theory. There are literally sites in the world that are not being dug up because they're older than Egypt with the same amount of
No, I have heard of that.
stuff.
I've heard that people, especially in the early 19th century, or the late 19th, early 20th century, found found potentially famous architectural monuments that superseded Egypt and were created earlier.
Right.
And they didn't report
by thousands of years.
Yeah, and they didn't report it because they didn't want to mess with the Egyptian history.
It's not Egyptian history, it's Catholic history.
It's Catholic, yeah. They didn't want to,
because the Vatican runs it all.
Yeah, because they don't want to screw up the timeline. Yeah, I have heard that before.
They still not allowed to go into them sites. Because the Vatican's got like, oh, well, no, if you prove that, then that means the Bible's not right, and that means all this other stuff's not right.
It means there's like a long-standing belief in the historical community that the Bible does not take place when the Bible took place. Like, the years that they labeled the Bible don't make any sense.
Babe, most of the Bible, for factualness, doesn't make sense.
I mean,
like, I can see the stories and the interpretations. Yes, that's fine. But like factualness, like,
I believe those stories are based in historical value.
I mean, there was a flood.
There was a great flood. I do believe
around 8,000 years, 7,000 years ago.
I do.
But the pyramids were built before that. Every religion has a flood base, and that wipes out the previous civilization, and the new civilization starts. So there has to be a civilization before the flood.
True.
And it was probably advanced.
Sure.
But we're not allowed to talk about that.
I don't think necessarily.
Because if you talk about that, you're labeled as a conspiracy theorist, and you're nuts.
I don't think that's necessarily that you're not allowed to talk about it. I don't know. I think
You've
it depends
yelled at me for talking about it.
But no.
Yes, an advanced civilization saying that the pyramids were built before the Egyptians were there.
I don't think that's necessarily your worst conspiracy theory.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that there was an advanced civilization before Egypt started.
Okay. I don't think that's
and it was washed away by the flood.
I don't think that's a crazy theory.
And I mean, that was thousands and thousands of years ago. So of course there's going to be, like, if you put a car on the street for 10,000 years, it's not going to be there.
It's not going to be there. No, I think that there's some logic in that. That's not your worst conspiracy theory.
Because it's logical. All my conspiracy theories are
No,
logical.
they're not.
Yes.
No.
Why doesn't the moon spin fast if the world's spinning fast?
Okay, we're
These
not
are just
we're not
things
starting
to think
this.
about.
We're not starting this.
Things
Continue.
to think about.
Continue. You nut job.
I have non-eroxic acid cream.
Okay.
What? You were picking up non-eroxic acid cream?
What?
Remember we had this conversation in the car?
Kind of. Non-eroxic. What? Can you refresh my memory?
I don't remember. It was 3 weeks ago.
We did not have this conversation.
We did, and you were like, that's not the word. The word is, and I was like, but you said but you said the word is non-eroxic, and you were like, no, it's her. And I was like, no, it's not. It's non-eroxic. And then you were like, it's her. And I was like, you an idiot. And you were like, huh. And that was the converation. So yeah, non-eroxic.
Oh, I remember this.
Say,
it was hydro. Wait, hold on. I have to remember the word because now you got my brain all screwed up. Hold, please.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, that's perfect timing. Hydrolonic acid.
Non-eroxic. That's not what you said. You said non-eroxic.
Hyaluronic acid.
You said non-eroxic.
No, I didn't. I said hyaluronic acid.
I don't know why we even are having this conversation, but non-eroxic. Okay. Next one. We watched Willow. We finished Willow.
So good.
The TV show.
Oh, it's so good.
It was really good.
Did they sign a second season yet?
Yes. I think so.
Okay, good.
They've talked about it.
And it's supposed to be 3.
That's what the end of the series, the end of that the first season said.
I'm so excited. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's a good, like, fantasy series.
So
Mm-hmm.
we watched 10 minutes of The Last of Us.
Yep. 15. And then I had a full-on panic attack.
Yeah. I finished it, and it's really good. You will not watch it, but it was really good.
I really wanted to get to the part with Nick Offerman in it.
I mean, you can watch the third episode.
I don't want to. It's going to make me sad.
It's not that sad.
I don't want to.
Okay, then don't watch it. Fine.
I couldn't even make it 15 minutes.
It's a good thing we turned it. Like I said, it's a good thing we turned it off when we did. You would have been a lot more upset. We watched an episode of 60s Batman.
Yes.
Did
you
enjoy
watched it?
Did you enjoy it?
It isn't bad. It's very cheesy.
But it's Adam West.
Yeah, but it's...
And then I realized that the 60s were 60 years ago.
Yeah.
No, you were like, no, it's not. It's like 40.
No, it's 60. I'm aware.
Just like 30 years ago is not the 1970s.
I know. 30 years ago was the 1990s. Oh.
Because you old.
So are you.
Nope.
You're older than me. Shut up.
Nope, because I am going to start taking the stuff that they've been given to mice.
Oh, the stuff that stops the aging process? Is that what you're talking about? I heard about this.
Yeah. They can give this stuff to mice where you can they can age the mouse really fast or stop aging, and it repairs everything.
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's a crazy theory if it actually pans out.
And it will be a complete fucking mess if it's
real.
If it's real,
dude, what you're talking about is it is the end of the world. You can't do that. You can't, like, the whole basis for our entire society is that people have to die.
I don't know. I would like to live forever.
I would not.
I would love to live forever.
Nope.
Just think of all the things you could not accomplish. Laying in bed for forever.
No, I'm good. Yeah, like that.
I would get around to some of the housework.
That. I mean, let's be honest here. Would that really help you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the end of society as we know it. If you stop the aging process, you're gonna have to stop people from giving birth.
Just think of just think of the weird problems that would come about from that. Like we have diseases and like mutations now that are hard to imagine. Like if you take this thing, what's it do to to you?
My thing is,
what if you take too much and you start growing younger?
Like Benjamin Button disease?
Yeah.
My thing is, your brain, what does it do to your brain? Because our brains, in order for us to become the people that we are,
mm-hmm.
and in order for us to become logical thinking humans, it continually has to build memories and neurons and create new pathways.
It's just pathways. The old pathways go away and the new pathways take their place.
Yeah, but if you stop the processes everywhere, doesn't that process
No. What it does is so when you die, when parts of you die, it's the cells not being able to reproduce, and like they just stop working. This keeps them working.
Wouldn't that cause cancer, though?
Possibly. That's what I'm saying.
Because that's
Who knows?
the thing. Like, if you rapidly regrow cells, that's cancer.
It's not rapid, though. What I'm saying, what it is it's not rapid. It's recharging the cells you have, because the cells die. So in your stem cells, right?
Yeah.
They are programmed for your entire life.
Yeah.
Like they're
There's a finite amount, yeah.
There's not. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not like it's not a finite. It has your genetic code for your existence.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say when you're going to die, anything like that. It's just ready to go. So if you replace the cells that are getting tired with those, it's already based. It's already programmed. So your program's still the same. You're just like.
I don't understand how that would work without changing your entire molecular makeup.
Because your molecular makeup is still there. It's just putting something into your system that prevents the genes from getting tired.
But again, yeah, I don't. Getting tired is one thing, but like what you're basically saying is it rejuvenates the cells you have.
Yes,
but other cells replace it in your body. Again,
right, yeah, right. But what I'm saying
wouldn't that cause cancer?
Not necessarily, because that's a different kind of cell growth. So yes, there's a high possibility that it could just explode you with cancer. That's what I'm saying. There's some weird things that could come from this. Zombies, who knows? But what I'm saying is it just I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
It seems like it's a dangerous game that people
it's horribly dangerous.
Like, they need to stop. Refocus. Cure cancer first. Cure cancer first.
Not create new ways of getting it.
Yeah, like, let's stop creating new ways of getting cancer and try to figure out.
You know what will help cure cancer? I've read in a paper: non-oroxic acid cream.
Hyaluronic acid. Continue. Patootie head.
We saw Kelsey cook yesterday.
We did. She was so good.
Hilarious. A lot shorter than I imagined, but she was funny. Not that height has anything to do with
Yeah, she was very funny.
It was a nice night.
Mm-hmm. We went to Helium together for the first time. It was really cool.
Parking lot right next to it. I even did valet parking,
I know,
which
you never
is
do
one of the banes of my existence.
You were very good. You didn't get mad at anybody, which I still am dead determined to think that you get mad driving downtown because you have to drive past City Hall every time.
No. It's the people of
because that traffic pattern is awful.
Because I get mad at people when I gotta fucking go to the Franklin Institute and I gotta go around that fucking stupid U-turn thing that is always wrong. I just hate driving in Philly.
You do. You hate driving downtown. But no, we had a very good night last night. It was awesome. Mm-hmm. All of her opening, she had 2 opening acts.
Well, no, you have the MC.
Yeah, but he also did a little skit.
And then you have the other guy, Alec. I can't remember his last name. I was trying to search for him.
He's so funny.
He was funny. God lives in a van, but at least he makes fun of him for it. So, I got 2. What would you call them? Statues
or busts.
But they're made of latex. Did you touch them? They're mask material.
They're latex statues.
Yeah, from Jordan Patton, who is a close personal friend. Hi, Jordan. You listen.
He's not a close person.
He will be.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
We're gonna have a bromance. Don't worry about it. But they're fucking insane, just like all his other things. Mm-hmm.
They're very cool.
I'm gonna move stuff around here and just put up my.
Now, my question is: are those eyes also latex?
No.
What are the eyes made of? Plastic?
The outside's plastic, but I have no idea what he did to do the inside of the eye. There might be latex in there or paint, and there's some kind of material in there.
His eye work is really cool because the pumpkin mask is the same thing. I thought the same thing. Like, it's like the eyes are just so very unique.
No, he's amazing.
He's good at what he does,
and I'm convincing him to come to RetroCon this year. So
he's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
So. Yep.
And then I got 2 new masks.
Mm-hmm. You have a problem.
One to make it snow.
You have an addiction.
And I do. But I mean, they are beautiful.
They're pretty, but
like that severed pig's head.
I think you're done though. I think you need to relax.
Yes. To be fair, I have a Christmas one. They make a Frankenstein one. I need a Frankenstein one.
For what?
Because it's cool.
Oh my god.
And I need a cramp. No, I have a leprechaun. They have leprechaun ones. So I think that's it. I think. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to buy them.
I would end quote right there. You said that's it to me like 2 months ago.
I have problems. Then on top of that, Jordan's going to be making me 2 custom masks.
You have a problem. You have an addiction. Yep.
Have you seen the basement?
Yes, I'm sitting in it right now. So,
we know. But I think I think this year at RetroCon I'm going to be selling off a lot of it. Like I'm going to keep the standard stuff: Beast Wars, Bucky, the turtles are staying, but like the odds and ends,
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of.
Okay.
Because this whole shelf, besides Bucky up there, this is all going to be Jordan.
Okay.
Because I got his one mask, I got the two busts. He's making a rabbit bust like that, and then my shades masks that he's making.
You're ridiculous.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something, but you're just yawning.
Sorry.
Marshall got me the complete series of WKRP.
Mm-hmm. You just finished
Such amazing show.
This was good. I like the episodes I watched with
That
you.
I'm probably just going to just watch it again. He asked if he can borrow it when I'm done watching it. I'm like, what time? What
What amount of time will you be having them?
Yeah, well, no. I'm like, what number of time after me rewatching them is me done with them? Because
Well, watch them one more time, then give it to him to borrow, and then
I wish
when
there
you
was
get it back, watch it
commentary.
again.
I wish there was audio commentary.
I mean, it's time before audio commentary existed.
Yeah. So
I went to my parents today. I told my mom you can start throwing out the VHS tapes because my parents have like two.
do they have the Disney ones?
They do have the Disney ones.
I would hold on to them.
I told her to keep those. She
Yeah.
said that she's going to keep them, and that's fine. But they have cassette tapes that we just taped.
Yeah.
Like we taped stuff from like the TV and from other cassette tapes.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many of them in the house. There's
I
like
think my dad threw away all the Disney tapes.
there's like 300 of them at my parents' house.
Yeah.
They have two giant like bookcase
Yeah.
shelves full of them, and then they have another bookcase.
Why don't they just give them to us?
I don't want them. You kidding? No. I told my mom to start throwing them away. My mom looks at me like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Mom, nobody has a VCR anymore. Why do you need them?"
What?
Pete sent me a photo of Christina. They're camping this weekend.
Oh, I was going to say, it's snowing down there?
No. They went like I think they're in like upstate New
I
York.
want snow.
I do too. That last week of like snow was a tease. I was so upset.
Yeah.
Where it, like just coated things and that was it. Rude.
I'm thinking about getting the monthly Adobe suite, but I don't think this computer will handle it.
No, you're gonna need a much higher processor.
But it's going to be more expensive. That's a lot of money because I want to get back into like art, like Photoshop and all
I mean,
that
let me
other
look
stuff.
around, see what I can find. Definitely, I would wait.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it now, but
I would wait. Christmas time is a good time to buy computers and
probably.
stuff because that's when they're all on sale. Or in September when kids go back to school
That's true too.
because that's when they like everything, all the technology and stuff goes on sale. So maybe wait till then.
Yeah. And I only have one last thing. I think.
Perfect.
There were a lot of things back in the 90s
Yes.
that you don't see anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Acid Rain. We've talked about that on a podcast before.
I believe so.
No, we did. But you know what you never hear about anymore besides Acid Rain? Spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
That just popped into my head the other day. And I'm like, I remember growing up scared I was going to burst into flames. That was a thing.
That was a thing.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
But,
Not anymore. Not a thing anymore. That's weird.
right?
I don't even remember the explanations for it. I just
There
remember.
wasn't any. There was like, oh, your body temperature reaches a hard thing, and then you just burst into flames. Like, no one fucking knew. Like what was that?
I don't even remember.
I gotta look into it. Like, it's just insane to think about. People were afraid of spontaneous combustion, and there were news reports about it.
Whatever happened to like acid rain too?
Oh, there was an explanation. Something with the O's. Like, I forget. Just go back to that podcast. I don't
Okay.
remember which one it was, but
Okay.
it had to. We talked about it. I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah. You can't randomly explode anymore.
Yeah. It's just weird the things that, like, the media and all.
Killer bees. Remember when killer bees were like, we're all gonna die from killer bees?
That was in the 90s too.
Now it's the reverse. Now all the bees are dying, but we don't talk about killer bees anymore.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's gonna die from killer bees. Not really talked about anymore.
I'm trying to think if there was. I know there was other stuff. I can't think of it though. But yeah.
I do remember spontaneous combustion and acid rain and killer bees.
Yeah.
I remember this whole plight about killer bees, actually.
Actually, killer bees came up not that long ago, too. I don't remember.
They keep, like, randomly popping up.
Yeah. But not spontaneous combustion.
Mm-mm. No.
So. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
And I wrote this down. I don't remember what it has to do with. There was something you did. And I don't remember what it was.
What did you write down?
I just wrote that I wanted to thank you for being such a good partner.
Aw. Well, thank you.
And I don't remember what it was. Maybe it's just because we work as a team. And maybe like I was talking to coworkers and they're like, oh, she's going to be mad at you because you did this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, she's not going to be mad at me because like I'm not going to get punished because we're a team.
Yeah.
Like she's not my boss, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if it had to do with that, but I just wanted to.
Here's the thing. People always say like, "Oh, she's the boss." I'm like, that's not really how it works. Like,
it is. It is.
Is it really?
Yeah, like it's
that
like
it's
just not for us.
That whole mentality confuses me. Like, if I walked around and I told you what to do and you were like, "Yeah, okay," like I don't.
It's not just about that. It's like if you do something,
I'm gonna get mad at you.
Like I buy masks. Do you get mad at me?
No. I get slightly irritated sometimes, but I'm not mad at you.
Why do you get irritated?
Because they randomly pop up when you tell me you're not buying anymore.
Look, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to buy more. Okay, I'm going to just buy more.
But like, I would never get mad at you for that. You make money. You make money, and I make money. If it was a situation where like
we were poor,
where we had less money. Period. If we had no savings and you were buying masks, I'd get mad at you. If we were poor, like in the beginning of our relationship, like we didn't have any money, I'd get mad at you.
Yeah, I should start putting more money in the savings though.
Yeah, but
after this year, I'm gonna.
But like to get mad at you over I don't understand that mentality.
Well, not just buying stuff; it's just in general.
Just like in general, why would I be mad at you?
People have bad relationships, and we work well together.
We do. We work really well together because it's like you're not going to get mad at me for things I do, and I'm not going to get mad at you for things you do. Like we don't lie to each other about it. We don't like hide things.
I don't hide the masks. I just put them up. If you see them, you see them.
We're not in the business of doing that, but we're honest with one another, and like it helps that I don't get mad at you for stupid things. Like
I don't do stupid things.
That's not true.
I'm unstupid.
No,
you can't use the word stupid. It's offensive.
Your face is offensive.
That's offensive.
Yeah, I'm not going to... I was also thinking of this. We were driving today and we had like a political discussion. I'm not going to say what the discussion was.
I don't even remember.
On the car ride back?
Whatever. I don't remember
Actually,
shit.
on the car ride there. On the car ride to the diner.
All right, you're going to have to remind me because I don't remember.
But anyway, we were having a political discussion. I was thinking about this.
Do penguins have the right to vote?
No.
I think yes.
Oh my God.
They're cute.
But when we were having that political discussion... I thought to myself, yes, we have them. Yes, we get a little loud about it, but we never get mad at each other because we have different opinions. And I think that's really important. Like,
right. I appreciate that you know you're wrong.
Shut up. I'm trying to be nice to you, you jackass.
I'm trying to be nice to you too.
No, you're not. You're being sarcastic, jerk. And I'm like, I'm really happy that our kid is going to grow up in a household where we don't necessarily agree on everything. On everything is what I meant.
I know.
We don't necessarily agree on everything, but we have the ability to actually have discussions about it.
Right.
Like, and I think that's so important when you're looking at adults as a child to look at adults that are good at communicating with one another, because like that is what I think lacks in a lot of people's relationships. People automatically get mad at the other person for not agreeing with them, or they get mad because that person doesn't share their opinions. And it's like, I love our relationship because we don't necessarily agree on everything, but we're able to discuss almost anything.
Right.
Except for flat Earth. I will never agree with you on that.
I'm not saying the Earth is flat. I'm just saying think about it.
Nope.
Have you ever looked at clouds?
Yes. Shut up.
Then you should know.
Oh my God.
Something's wrong.
Okay, we're done now.
Something's off.
This episode's over.
The Vatican's lying to us.
Oh my God.
We're in a dome firmament.
Firmament?
It's crystalline.
Can you define firmament for me? What is a firmament?
It's the firmament.
What is that?
It's the dome over us.
No, that's not a real thing.
It's in the dictionary.
Okay. Let's move on.
Move on.
We're done. End the episode.
Thank you all for listening.
We appreciate you.
And
we're sorry we're not as frequent of podcasters, but we try.
We try. But if you want to send us anything, I haven't checked the email in a while, but I know you haven't sent anything. It's shadedcornermedia@gmail.com. Shaded_corner at Instagram.
On Instagram.
And that's offensive.
I do have one last thing I want to ask you. I'm sorry. I know you're wrapping up. How do you feel about modern dating exchanging Instagrams instead of phone numbers?
Oh, what was that on?
That was a joke we heard last night.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think it's fine because I met a very special lady a couple years ago, and we exchanged Facebooks instead of numbers.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
What? Not you.
Oh.
Alexa.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh,
At the funeral, and like on the way home, I was like, we exchanged Facebooks. Why didn't we just exchange numbers? And then we went on a date, and it was magical.
Well, adorable.
We didn't. I don't know what we did.
We did OkCupids.
Yeah, I know, but
I know, and then phone numbers.
Yeah,
And then phone numbers. We did.
and I remember that first phone call.
What happened on the first phone call?
I was on a date with some druggie. I walked to her place in South Philly. Like, remember, I was like, it took me 45 minutes to walk back to my apartment.
I do remember that because I called
like
you or
they
you
started
called me.
doing drugs in the apartment. I was like, or the house, and I was like, I'm out.
And then you were walking home.
Yeah, and I was like, call me or something like that.
Yeah, we were texting.
Yeah.
And then you're like, call me because I'm walking home, and I
No, I don't think we were texting. I think we were just talking on the
OkCupid?
Yeah, and then that was the first phone call.
I do remember talking to you the whole way home.
Yeah, that was a long fucking walk.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
14 and some years.
But I
ago.
talked to you the whole time you walked home. Because you liked me. You still like me?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, now we can end the episode. Thank you for listening. We love you. Have a great day. Be
Bye.
safe.
No words of wisdom this week.
Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
No.
Do you know what episode this is?
97?
Are you reading it off the thing?
No, I was looking straight ahead.
At the thing?
No.
It says 97.
I cannot see that.
You can't see?
I can't see
Are you
that.
blind?
No.
Oh my God, you're blind. Can you see this?
Yes, I can.
What am I doing?
You're waving your hand in front of me like I'm an idiot. No, I can't see the
you're
teeny tiny
an
numbers
idiot?
that are feet.
You know their numbers up there. So
You just
know.
said 97.
So you know exactly what's going on. You think you're slick. You think you're slick.
I'm not slick.
You think you're slick.
Not. Oh my God. Whatever. So mean. You gaslight me all the time.
Because you don't put enough gas in your car.
I do put enough gas in my car.
No, that light comes on.
So did yours.
No, it doesn't.
Your gas light never comes on.
Nope.
That's bullshit.
Nope.
I've been in your truck with you when your gas light has turned on.
Nope.
You are full of caca.
No, I just shat.
You are full of caca.
No, I pooped already.
No,
I just pooped. There might be a little left, but it's not full.
It's all
not
in
full.
there, and it's spewing out your mouth hole.
That's not physically and scientifically possible.
Well, you're proving science wrong right now because you're spitting out bullshit.
Well, really, what is science? Science has told us that
Oh my God! Nope, we're not.
the Earth is round.
We're not starting this conversation.
Birds are real. So really, it's not that hard to disprove science.
It is hard because you have no solid proof.
Science is just lies. They have no proof either.
Yeah, they do.
What proof do they have of atoms? What proof do they have of the universe? Of other planets? What proof?
Can we just move on, please? You know I hate
How
this.
much does a planet weigh?
You know how much I hate this.
You brought this up.
I hate this and your conspiracy theories. No, I didn't. You brought it up. I said you're full of shit. That's all I wanted to say is you're full of shit.
Wow. Why is the sound all the way up?
I don't know.
That?
I'm very spiky. Me and you are spiking, which is not normal.
Huh. Oh, let's just break it down a little bit and see how that goes. That's better. Sorry if that was too loud for everybody.
Yeah, we apologize. That was weird.
But also, this isn't the episode. This is just the pre-ramble of science.
Or anti-science over here.
I like to call myself a truther.
No, you are not a truther.
I am a truther.
No, you're not.
I am. I look for the truth.
You're full of caca.
Okay, you can't. That's not a good argument.
No, you don't look for the truth.
I do.
You look for things that negate the truth, but you never actually look for the truth.
I do. That is searching for the truth.
No, that's just searching for lies. You don't actually look for the part that's true.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I
you
look
just
for an answer.
You just consistently look to disprove things.
How do you prove something's true? By trying to prove it's false.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. That's how you find. What? Okay. So
hypothesis means you're testing to find if it is true. It's
and
not
also
saying
if it is false. That is what it is. You're trying to see if something's true or false. So yeah, that is the scientific method of science. Mm-hmm. So I'm not trying to say that like all this stuff is true. I'm just trying. You can't just blatantly agree with things. You have to question everything.
when you look for these articles about like things that are untrue, do you also look for the ones that are true?
Babe, you know damn well I do.
No, you don't.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't do research. I don't do enough research on everything.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Do we want to talk about circumcision?
No, we don't.
Okay, then we'll talk about the planet.
Oh. No, I don't want to have this conversation.
You brought it up.
You gaslight me at every turn when we have conversations
oh my
like this.
God, here we go. Because you don't put enough gas in your car. I can do that too. Where are you going? Double mics! Hello, everybody! We're ready to rock and roll!
You're gonna blow out everybody's eardrums. Nobody's allowed to send us bills for their hearing aids after that. We apologize greatly.
This part is going to play after, so I don't even know if anyone sticks around for that. I always put 9 seconds of silence after we record after the outro, and most people probably don't even make it to the outro. They're like, we're done. So I don't know how many people actually listen to this part.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.